Hey guys, this is Mohan Pober, and everyone talking about Bitcoin, crypto, everyone sending me messages, should I buy a business, invest in business, start a business, or should I put my money in crypto, Bitcoin and all those stuff, ICOs, where should I put my money, what should I do? Well, as someone who's buying and investing in businesses for the last few years, doing it full time, and also invest and have money in crypto, in different cryptos, ICOs, Bitcoin of course, I want to share with you my thoughts. What do I think? Should you put your money in business? Should you put your money in Bitcoin? Maybe real estate? I'll share with you what I think. No opt-in needed, no webinar to register, nothing to pay for, just me sharing my thoughts and journey. So yeah, enjoy the video. Hey guys, so yeah, lately I'm getting lots of questions about Bitcoin, what my thoughts about Bitcoin. Am I investing in Bitcoin? Should I invest in Bitcoin? What do I think on Bitcoin versus business? I mean, my experience and background is mostly businesses. In the last few years, all we're looking to do is deploy our capital and invest and buy businesses. I've been involved in different businesses over the last 11 years now. And yeah, I'll share with you in this video everything I think about Bitcoin. Should you invest in Bitcoin? Should you put all your money into crypto and Bitcoin and take mortgage on your house and sell your cars and boats? Or should you potentially start a business, buy a business, and what are the differences, what you should do first? Maybe you should even put your money in real estate. I'll share with you what I think, what I learned from people who have a lot of money, who are investing in all of those places, what are their thoughts, and just my overall view on it. And yeah, let's get to it. So to begin with, in my opinion, crypto, Bitcoin investment is basically speculation. I think that the biggest thing with Bitcoin and crypto, I say Bitcoin is because that's the common name and main crypto to look at in that space of cryptocurrency. But in the end of the day, when I say Bitcoin, I mean crypto in general, whatever coin or token you're investing in. The way I see things with crypto, it's you speculating, it's literally you going out there. And I don't want to say gamble because it's not really gambling if you understand the technology behind it. At the same time, you do speculate because it's not like you're buying a business and there's specific assets on the balance sheet that worth X or Y. Obviously they're worth X or Y, especially cash, based on whatever we learned in our life and experience, and we understand that cash means value, a specific value. With crypto and Bitcoin, that value is not something you can touch, let's say. It's not an inventory that you can buy in a business. And I'd say that's the main big difference, that just the crypto is you speculating on, obviously there's technology behind it, and if you understand it, it's all good. But it's still, whatever you understand about the technology, it's still you speculating. It's not you buying a business with actual assets or real estate with actual building that you can say, hey, I have that building to back, I guess, the money that I'm putting in. So that's the main first thing I want to discuss. The other main thing is, if you compare crypto, real estate, and business, is that when I buy a business, I know that I have X amount of cash flow coming in every month. Unlike when you invest in crypto, you're investing something and you hope and you wish that it will grow. When you buy a business or even a real estate, there are things that you can do in order to grow the business. Obviously with real estate, there's only so much you can do. You can renovate, you can fix and all that. With businesses, I mean, you can grow a business 10 times in the next year. You can't do that in real estate. And obviously in crypto, you have those things happening, but it's not something that you can control based on your action. Yes, you can put your money into a specific crypto. Obviously people who put money into Bitcoin a few years ago, that Bitcoin grew much more than 10 times. At the same time, you don't really have control on that. And that's the main different thing. You don't have control. With business and real estate, you have much more control. And with business, you can control your growth as well. There are specific things you can do in business. If you know those systems, if you know how much value and things you can do in those businesses to grow them, you have control. You know what to do. You know how to bring in leads. You know how to sell. You know how to manage businesses. You have good systems. You have a good product. You can move things. With crypto, you put things, you speculate, you hope for things to come, and you don't have monthly cash flow coming in. Obviously, you can sell that crypto and get a fiat currency, fiat money back, but you don't have monthly income coming in. With businesses, you have specific amount of money coming in every month. Obviously, you want to grow the business, you need to keep it at least sustainable. With real estate, if you buy and hold, you have an amount of money that coming in. So another big main thing is crypto, you don't have monthly cash flow coming in, you don't have control, you can control the growth. And with business and real estate, yes, you do. Another main thing with crypto, you can buy, let's say, $1 million worth of crypto, you need $1 million for that, right? If you want to buy $1 million worth of Bitcoin, you need $1 million for that. With businesses and real estate, that's not the case. You can go and buy a business. You can buy $1 million with business with 10% down, let's say 100,000, 50,000. Many times you don't even need that money if you find the right deal and the right seller. Obviously, you need to learn the process, the path, and all that, what you need to do. But there's no leverage. In crypto, you need $1 million to buy $1 million worth of crypto. You need to hope and pray that currency will grow. With business, you can leverage that business or real estate to go to financial institutions and raise those assets. So for example, you can buy $1 million business using just a small amount from your capital, like in what we call an equity kick, and the rest of it is leveraged from banks, from financial institutions, or from other financial partners who understand that value of that business. So again, crypto, you can't leverage. You can, although I did hear about things like that are about to happen moving forward, but at this stage, you can't really leverage crypto. You need $1 million to buy $1 million worth of Bitcoin or whatever you want to buy. With businesses and real estate, you can have just a small amount of your own capital to buy something that's worth much more, because you can leverage those assets and buy that $1 million business using just 50 or 100,000 from home. Now, hey, again, if you like this type of content, if you'd like to learn more about my thoughts about businesses, investments, subscribe to the channel, comment below, let me know what you think. Would you prefer to invest in crypto or businesses or real estate? Let me know in the comment, I'll promise to reply back. And yeah, subscribe and hit the notification button if you want to see more of those videos. Now, I want to really, clarify my thoughts on this space of crypto. First of all, I think it's a brilliant technology. I think that because the ledger and all that stuff and all the fact that everything is decentralized, I mean, it's an amazing technology. I have friends who invested in ICOs, who started ICOs, who made a small fortune, who invested in Bitcoin and other cryptos back in the day, like Ethereum, when they were basically nothing, and now they're multi-millionaires just from that. So I really believe in the technology. I really believe that in the future it's going to replace money and potentially even banks. I have friends who invested 95+% of their net worth into crypto because they don't believe in banks, they don't believe, or they don't want to support, I guess, banks, and they're fully invested into that space. I'm personally invested into crypto. Obviously, not all of my net worth is into it, but I believe that moving forward, I believe I'll invest more into it, and especially into ICOs, where I see the biggest returns can come from there. Like, I have friends who invested, I have one specific friend who invested $1,000 or $2,000 to get $200,000 back. Now imagine if you hit few of those ICOs and you get those returns. I mean, that's amazing. At the same time, you need to treat those ICOs, especially when you're not really familiar with the owners. Even if you do your research, I mean, there's only so much you can know about someone reading on him online and reading their papers or understanding the technology. But again, if you're hitting a few of those ICOs, you can get insane returns. And I see that space. I see it similar to investing in startups. Like, I have friends, and I personally invested in the past in startups where the chances of you getting back money is very small, and that's how I see ICOs and even cryptos. Although the main coins or the main cryptocurrency, that I don't see them as that risky. But if you invest in ICOs, I definitely see them as a very risky investment opportunities. So I see them as me investing in a startup that just kind of like in a pre-seed or seed stage. So I expect that 9 out of 10 investments will go down, will basically shut down. And I hope that one of those investments will, I guess, recover all of the other losses. So it's like investing in a startup. Like, I have other angel investor friends, or even VC firms, venture capital firms who are investing in startups, and they know in advance that 9 out of 10 companies that they invest to will fail. But they understand that one company can bring back 100,000 times their money, can cover all of their losses on the other investments. So that's how I see ICOs. I think there's amazing opportunity there. I believe you can make a lot of money by investing in ICOs, but I will never put my last dollars into those investments. You need to really be careful, because you need to only, in my opinion, invest money that you don't care to lose. Obviously, do your research with all those investments, but first of all, you gotta make sure you have monthly cash flow coming in. And that's why I believe I believe much more in businesses because the growth potential and the upside is much bigger versus real estate or anything else that I know. Cryptos are amazing. The potential is huge. Many people made millions and probably going to make a lot of millions moving forward. At the same time, you got to have something first to bring you consistent cash flow. And in my opinion, just based on my point of view and I guess look about life, I want to have something that I have control on. So as long as I have that monthly cash flow coming in, that control to grow those businesses, then I can take a percentage of that, put it into crypto. And yes, I assume things will fall down, but I know that even if one crypto will hit, I can make a lot of money back just from that. So yeah, I guess what you decide to do is really up to you, and I guess your stage in life, I guess your age, how much risk you're willing to take. If you have a family, you have children, I wouldn't put all my money into crypto. At the same time, if you're young, you don't have anything to lose and you really believe in the technology, then yeah, put I guess a significant amount into that space. But first, I would make sure you have a sustainable income coming in, either from a business or a job or whatever you decide to do. Otherwise, if you don't have that stability, cash flow coming in, I mean, before you're even financially free from businesses or something else, I think crypto is very risky. I do believe in the technology, but I would never put a significant amount of my net worth into that space, especially not at this stage. I would put an amount that I don't afraid to lose, and I know can have huge upside. That at least my way of seeing things. And at the same time, I do want to have something coming in that I can control, that I can make a lot of money from still, but I guess is more sustainable, have more upside, and again, I just can control on how things will look like versus in crypto, just hope and speculate. If you look at the most, I mean, look at Warren Buffett. He's saying, don't lose money. Second rule, don't forget rule number one, right? He's not into that space of crypto. He believes in businesses that have assets that you can leverage. Yeah, so just think with yourself, hey, do you want to listen to someone like Warren Buffett? Or again, he missed on the internet boom, but he made a lot of money somewhere else. So it's up to you, your age, your risk profile. What do you see yourself doing moving forward? And yeah, if you like this type of content, if you want to hear more about businesses, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like this video, and let me know what you think, and hit the notification button. So to summarize things, I believe in both things. I believe in crypto, I believe in businesses, I believe in real estate as well. I think you should have one main thing that brings you monthly cash flow coming in, and at least what I decided to choose is business. I think the upside is amazing. I think that you can have leverage, you have monthly cash flow coming in, you can take that money out obviously as dividends, consultant fees, income. You have control on the upside versus crypto, it's just you speculating. Also with crypto, you can't really leverage anything. If you want to buy $1 million worth of crypto, you need that $1 million in cash. With businesses and real estate, you can leverage the assets to buy. You can use $100,000 to buy $1 million business. And same goes with real estate. You can also find other financial partners to bring to the table, and you can be the syndicator. There's lots of cool things you can do, which with crypto, at least at this point, you can do. I see crypto as something really exciting and cool, and everyone talking about it. And I think that's one of the main reasons it's just cool to invest in crypto nowadays. But you need to really think with yourself if it's worth to invest too much of your money into that space before you have a sustainable income. And again, look at someone like Warren Buffett. He's saying, hey, don't lose money. And the second rule, don't forget rule number one. When he's investing in cash flow. He's investing in businesses that provide that monthly cash flow. Otherwise, he's not investing in those businesses. With crypto, you don't have that thing. You buy some kind of an asset that isn't providing you any monthly cash flow. Yes, it can grow in value and a lot, but what do you do in the meantime? What do you do to sustain your living, your expenses? Are you in control or not? With crypto, you're not really in control, you just hope. And obviously you're saying, hey, nothing is secure, right? Like even when we buy businesses, yeah, the business can shut down every moment, and most of the stats out there are saying that most businesses will fail, which I agree, and that's life. At the same time, the businesses that we're looking to buy are sometimes, they exist already for 10, 20 years. Like those owners built those businesses 10, 20 years ago, and those businesses still out there. They're very sustainable, maybe they grow less fast like technology companies, but I mean, they already exist for 20 years. What are the chances for them to go down? Especially if we come into those businesses, we buy them, we already know they have monthly cash flow that we can use to introduce technologies to grow faster. I mean, the chances of them going down is really low. And just the fact that you have that sustainability, especially in those type of businesses, I believe is much
much more legit opportunity to actually invest money with, I guess, a better decision making than just speculating on cryptos. So yeah, I really think you should have ideally all of those in your portfolio. So you should have crypto, you should have businesses, and you should have real estate. The question is, are you investing your last 50 grand, your last 100 grand into crypto and just hope for the best and hope that if you have a job, you won't get fired? If that's the case, I won't suggest that at all. I think that if you're having monthly cash flow coming in already from businesses, from real estate, and real estate is obviously depends on the investment, can be very secure as well. But if you have cash flow coming in that you know already existing, yes, you can put a percentage in that into crypto and hope for a very high return. Ideally, in my opinion, ICOs. I mean, the returns that people see in ICOs is just insane. Like you can get 1,000 times your money within few months if you're finding the right ICOs. And that's kind of like my strategy. That's the way I see myself moving forward. Just putting few thousands every period into different ICOs and hope for them to get to a point where you find like the next Ethereum or obviously Bitcoin. And if you find them in an initial stage, it's like you're investing back in the day in Google or Facebook or Amazon when they just started. If you find those, you can make literally generation worth of wealth just by one small investment. And those are my opportunities, the things that I'm looking for in that space mostly. So yeah, if you like this video, subscribe, comment, like this video, and let me know what you think. Again, I think business, you need to have a business first or something bringing you monthly cash flow. You need monthly cash flow. Crypto, you don't have leverage. With businesses, you can buy businesses and use their assets as a leverage. And in business, you have control. You can control the growth of that business. You can be there day to day, making sure that things are moving, versus with crypto, you just hope. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you're going to invest in. Either way, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below and I'll get back to you. And I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy.